What's up everybody? Welcome back to the garage. Today I'm going to work on uppers. Got a couple of comments from the previous video. Made a really good point that using the cabinets, especially with ADHD, if I have a cabinet up there and I put stuff in it, it's probably going to disappear out of my brain because out of sight, out of mind. So the consensus is go with a shelf, very similar to what's on this side over here. We're gonna do a shelf. I'm not gonna make it as deep just because I don't want to hit my head on it. So we're gonna build a shelf today and get that all done up for you if you want. I have been working on more garage organization over here. You can see this. If you guys want to see my organizing, I know some people like that kind of video. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments and I'll record my organizing because I still have all the yard tools back here that need to be done, and I have whatever that is up there and down here that also needs to be done. So we've got lots to do in the garage. If you guys like watching that kind of thing, then why not? I'll record it and show you. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. Let's get to building this thing. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at here. So I built this little frame. This is going to support this side of the shelf because I don't want it resting on the fridge in case I need to get rid of it because it's old and it might die. We've got the little box frame here. It'll be supported by everything below it. The other half, or the other side's going to connect here. You can see how far it's coming out. I've got my level line and it's going to rest on this, but what I need to consider is electrical. Like I said before, I'm going to run an outlet. I'm going to tap into this outlet, and I'm going to run an outlet over to here to run the fridge and any other tools that I have in this area of the workbench. So I need to consider 2 outlet boxes. I have one on the fridge side to run the fridge, and then probably a 2 gang on the bench side for the bench. But if I put this little wall block right to the edge, I don't think there's going to be enough room to actually plug the fridge in. So what I think I'm going to do is move this out a little bit. But thinking about that, it's not going to really have a lot of support under here because the 2x4 is here. So I have to think about this for a second. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it on the edge, so it has all the support that it needs. What I'm going to do is the outlet that's going to go on the workbench side is going to face this direction, and I'm going to put a piece of plywood on here to cover it, make it look nice. But the outlet on the fridge side, I'm simply just going to attach it here facing into the wall. That way the cord can come around and plug in without interfering, and we'll still have the support we need to the floor. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to nail it all the way to the edge, and then when it comes time to run the electrical, we're going to have the 2 gang box facing the workbench and the 1 gang box facing into the wall for the fridge. That might be totally wrong. Tell me if I'm totally wrong, but it'll work, and I'll have the support that I need for the shelf above. Let's keep going. Okay, all done. Got it built. I am reasonably happy with it. I'm not too worried. The previous one is screwed in pretty good to the wall there, so I think it'll be all right. As long as I don't put thousands of pounds on it, it should be no problem. So as you saw, I just put some nails in, but then I also ran some 3-inch screws. The nails I have are kind of short. We had to screw it so that it was very securely fastened up there. So it's secure, the top is nailed on. We screwed it to here and nailed it, and it is solid. So I don't think it's going anywhere, but yeah, there we go. That is my top shelf. So the cabinets are going to get recycled. I'm going to take them to the scrapyard and they will recycle them for steel. I won't get paid anything for it because they don't weigh anything and steel is not worth that much, so it's not a big deal. Just get them recycled, get them out of the way, out of the garage. But yeah, there is my completed workbench. I mean, not totally completed. I still have the boring, mundane things like organization. I got to wire in my outlets over here. I put a light underneath this side. I'm going to do the same for on that side. I just have it on an extension cord. I need to actually wire it in and put it on a switch so that it's switched on and off. But yeah, in the previous video you didn't see, but I did decide to keep this cabinet for now, and I attached it over here. That is installed, but it's not permanent. I'll probably get rid of it for a nice one on wheels. Like I said before, we're going to continue our organization. We have this horrible mess over here. We have this horrible mess up here. This corner is fairly organized, so we don't need to worry about it. We have that corner, which has got camping stuff. Definitely needs to be organized. And then we organized this already. We just have to continue on if we need to get more bins. I gotta take that cabinet off the wall because I'm gonna hang the bicycles over there, and probably the yard tools will hang over there as well with the extension cords. Tell me what you guys think. Was this success? Did I do good? Did I do bad? What would you have done differently? Is there any glaring, horrible problems that's gonna come collapsing down and crush me to death? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like this kind of content, give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more like it, and we'll see you next time. If you want to see the organization, leave a comment. Thanks for stopping by.